been to the Afro hair show. I went yesterday and I went today. So basically, I probably got down there yesterday at about 2, maybe 2 or 3, possibly. So yeah, I got down there. I got my ticket. I didn't pay for my ticket, so but I got it through someone else, and when I first got in there, I was just kind of like, wow, it's a bit loud, isn't it? It's like a little bit loud in here. So you came in, and then you had PAX on your left hand side. So if you're in the UK, you probably know what PAX is. It's kind of like a Boots or whatever for black hair care. Yeah, so they usually have everything, and they were doing this kind of offer, like a £5 offer, and you get like all these products in a bag. And I didn't even check it out, to be honest with you. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna want anything in there. I want natural products or whatever. Not getting on like my high horse or anything like that, but just kind of like not really interested. But I did actually see Sugar Plum Keisha's video, and she said that there was a relaxer in there, and it's just like they were just flogging this bag to anyone. They don't care, they don't know whether you perm your hair or not. So I was just like, okay. Packs, and then just kind of really bypassed them. And at the door as well, you did have like the Miss Jess, like I saw everybody with Miss Jessie's bag, and I was just like, hold on a second, what is going on here? Are they selling that here in the UK? If so, kind of thing. But yeah, so I did refuse the first couple of times somebody offered me a Miss Jessie's bag, and by the end of it I just kind of gave in and took one, and I only wanted it for the bag because I had a friend that was bringing me some other products from a different event, so I was like, yeah, I'll take that. Anyway, I'm rambling slightly. So yes, when I first got in, through the packs and through seeing packs, and then going upstairs, and then it was just kind of, I felt confused, like it was so loud. There was loads of people, and like if you used to go to Afro Hair and Beauty back in the day, it used to be in Ali Pali, Alexandra Palace, so that's like massive. They had like massive different places to go. They'll have the show in one place, they have like seminars in one place, and they'll have like different places to go, and it was massive. It felt like a convention almost, but this is slightly smaller, slightly downscaled, but with this probably the same amount of vendors and just like no space. So I came in, and like curls was on my right hand side, and I was just like, I like the idea behind, well, I don't really know too much about curls. I know that it's expensive, so I was just like, oh, let's see how much they're selling it for. And they were doing a really good deal. It's like you paid £20 and you got the whole entire step. So you got the cleanse, condition, moisturize and style, and that was like £20, and that's probably like the price of one of their products. I'm not quite sure. So I was just like, I'm in an hurry because I was going to the birthday party later on that night, so I was just like, oh, maybe they might give me the same thing that I wanted. So anyway, I walked past that, and then I saw the massive Miss Jessie's show almost. They had both of the owners were there, Miko, and I can't remember the other lady's name, the one with the big hair. And the first thing that struck me was just like, wow, this is like a massive production, and two, the other lady's hair was dry. Like, I don't know, I'm kind of like, if I'm looking at someone's hair and they're making a product and they're trying to tell me this product is amazing, I look at your hair, like as a hairdresser, if you see a hairdresser and their hair's toe up, you're like, what? You're going to try and do my hair like that kind of thing? So I was a bit like, ooh, your hair looks a bit fried. It was coloured, so it's like a, probably like a blonde and a black, but I don't know, it just looked dry. And I wasn't the only person thinking it, because I have got a big mouth, so I said to someone else, like, did me or was her hair dry? And everyone's like, yeah, her hair's dry. Anyway, moving swiftly on from that, but I mean, they had loads of people interested, but there was a couple of things that I saw that my soul didn't take to. One, it did kind of feel like they were only doing people with certain textured hair, so like a looser texture hair. Sorry, phone's going. And there was someone who went up there who had like, probably if you're into that hair typing or not, probably like 4 see hair, I guess, no curl definition whatsoever, and then kind of said something, like she went up there, took off her headscarf and stuff, said something to her, and next minute she came down the stairs, just vexed. Don't know what happened, don't know what was said, but it was just kind of like, okay. And another thing that my soul didn't take to was when everything had died down, there was no one around, I actually went up to Miko and said, like, look, I use or have the curly pudding, but it tends to stay quite white in my hair, and I'm not quite sure, am I, you know, what am I doing wrong with it? And then she touched my hair without asking, and I'm a big, I don't like that, so she just kind of touched my hair, and I didn't say that I had it in my head right now, I just said that I've got it, and she did, yeah, she touched my hair without asking, and then she just like, oh, and didn't, no smile, no nothing, no greeting, she was just kind of like, oh yeah, you use too much, and I was just like, thanks for your wisdom, your health, thanks for your wisdom of words, you know, for the health of my hair. It was kind of like she didn't want me to talk to her or whatever, for whatever reason, and I just kind of felt like, do you know what, there's a reason why I don't like these products. There's a reason why they're probably going to go in a bin, or someone else can try them, because I didn't like the, not to say like I'm anyone big or anything like that, it was just kind of, I didn't like the way she spoke to me at all, and yeah. Anyway, moving on. So yeah, I mean, they had a natural corner or a natural zone, but as a natural, I did feel like it was really geared towards naturals. Don't think that's don't get me wrong, not a bad thing, but I just kind of felt like, wow, there's a natural presence. Like, you had your Kels, Miss Jessie's, you had J'adore, and then you had like Beautiful Textures, Jane Carter, you had other like UK people as well, so Hair, you had Mahogany Naturals, you know, you had like all these different natural things like in one place, and it's like, oh, okay, cool. So that, I like the idea of that. I think if you was a relaxed person, maybe you would have felt like, where's the product for healthy hair, not just natural hair, like if people relax and they want to keep their hair healthy and whatnot, where was those kind of people, if that makes sense. So yeah, Curls Unleash is there as well. Yeah, so I didn't get given a pamphlet that told me what was happening in terms of the seminars and where things was, but I'm pretty sure that was around, but I just didn't know anything. I didn't know when the seminars was, I didn't know where they were and what time they were, and I thought that was quite bad, because you had these people talking and they've got knowledge. Like, I've heard Felicia Leatherwood speak before, and that's something I said in my previous video, that I would want to hear her speak again, kind of thing. And like, I didn't even know she was speaking, I didn't even know when, what time, nothing. It was just all kind of like Keisha said in her video, she was just kind of like, yeah, she was told by someone else, and it was just only by the grace of God that person telling her she knew, and if not, anyway, so that I didn't like. When I say loud, it was just like, it just didn't make sense. They had the main stage, that was like blazing, the sound quality was poor, and then you had the Miss Jessie's people who had like a big sound system themselves, and they were talking through their products and shingling and da-da-da, and this music, and it's just like the poor people that were near there. So like your J'adore and your Beautiful Textures and your Jane Carter, that side was just loud. I felt so, like, imagine trying to explain how to use a product and you're shouting at the top of your lungs. Yeah, I mean, I've got mixed feelings. I'm gonna wrap it up quickly. Yeah, I've got mixed feelings really about it. I think it was good to have a section, like a natural section. It's, you know, they are kind of focusing on it. It is a hot topic, it is a hot trend at the moment, so that was good, but I just kind of felt like it could have been organised tighter, especially because you have these like big American brands coming here. They must be thinking, what the hell is going on here? Like, why, you know, why does that happen? So anyway, today I went again, and it's the same, loud, lots of people, loud. But I actually went for a specific reason. I wanted to get